The water is halfway up your thigh by the time you reach the bottom of the second parking level, and it is still rising. The river broke its banks 3 minutes ago, and the entire garage has become a tank filling from below. The emergency lights blink in short intervals. Every car alarm went off at once, and now they are a single continuous hum that nobody is coming to answer. You are alone down here because everyone who could get out already got out. 2 cars still have people inside. In the first one, a 6-year-old child. You have never seen this child before in your life. She is strapped into a car seat in the back and the window is shut. She has seen you. She is hitting the glass with both hands. In the second car is the person who helped you most in your life. You know exactly who that is. You do not need any more information. It is the person who showed up during the worst year you ever had and did not leave. They are trapped too, and they have not seen you yet. The water is rising too fast. You have time to open one car. 1. 5 seconds. Starting now. Do not think about the right answer. Think about what appeared first. The image that came before the justification, before you had time to assemble a decent argument. Because this video is not about your choice. It is about what happened inside your body in the first 2 seconds, before you chose anything at all. If your chest tightened, if you felt something physical, a sick feeling, heat in your face, a real urge not to answer, that has a name. It is called affective empathy. It is the system that infects you with someone else's emotional state without asking your permission. It is involuntary, it is fast, and it is stupid. It cannot do arithmetic. But if you solve this cleanly, if within 5 seconds, you already had a criterion, an argument, and a hierarchy, and if your body never reacted at any point, you used empathy too. Just a different one. Cognitive empathy. The ability to understand precisely what another person is feeling without feeling any of it yourself. It is the system that reads emotion the way you read a number on a screen. Both systems exist in everyone. John Decety mapped this split in the human brain and showed that understanding someone's pain and being struck by someone's pain are different processes with different architectures. Having both is not a defect. The problem is when one of them is running alone and you do not notice. And here's the first uncomfortable part. Cognitive empathy is exactly the tool a manipulator needs. Understanding what you feel with surgical precision without being touched by it. Simon Baron-Cohen split empathy into these 2 routes precisely because there are people who are extraordinarily good at reading others and have never felt a thing for anyone. Reading is not feeling, it never was. So go back to your 5 seconds. If you chose the child, you probably followed the rule. Children first. That is the rule your culture installed in you before you turned 10. But notice something. Did you follow the rule or did you feel the child? Because the rule is fast, feeling is not. If you chose the person who helped you, you accessed bond and reciprocity. And this is where most people discover a truth they would rather not have found. Your empathy is not distributed evenly. It is a function of distance. You do not feel for the world. You feel for whoever is close to you. And if you froze, if you stood there through all 5 seconds unable to choose, your affective system fired so hard that it ran over your decision system. That is not weakness. That is the brake working. Now comes the second test. And it was designed specifically to break the answer you just gave. New situation. You are in the control room of a dam, alone on the night shift. There are 2 floodgates and a single button. On the screen in front of you, a camera shows an isolated house on the bank of the channel. A man is on the roof of that house, soaked, staring straight into the lens, waving his arms. You can see his face. You can hear his voice on the radio. He is talking to you right now, this second. If you press the button, the gate opens, the water runs down the side channel and floods his house. He dies, and the village downstream is spared. If you do not press it, the dam gives way on its own in 40 minutes, and the village downstream disappears. 40 people. You've never seen a single one of them. They are a number in a report somebody will write later. One face against 40 numbers, 5 seconds. Most people freeze here, and most people, once they unfreeze, save the man on the roof. Paul Slovic spent years documenting exactly this phenomenon and gave it a name: psychic numbing. Our capacity to feel does not scale. One identified victim with a face, a name, and a voice mobilizes more compassion than 40 statistics. And the drop does not start in the thousands. Slovic showed that compassion already begins to fall with the second victim. Two people move us less than one. Together with Deborah Small and George Lowenstein, he demonstrated something harder still. When people were prompted to think analytically before deciding, they donated less to the identified victim. Thinking clearly reduced compassion. It did not increase it. Calculation does not correct the feeling. Calculation switches the feeling off. So if you save the man on the roof in 5 seconds without hesitating, your effective empathy is intact and working. And it is terrible at math. And if you press the button, if you killed the man who was looking straight at you in order to save 40 people you will never meet, then the question this video came to ask finally appears. Did you do that feeling something, or did you do that calculating? Because there is an enormous difference between pressing the button with your whole body locked and pressing the button at peace. Joshua Green put people inside a scanner while they decided dilemmas of exactly this kind and watched two networks fight for command. One emotional, which violently resists causing direct, visible harm, and one of cognitive control, which solves the problem the way you solve an equation. People who decide fast and at no internal cost usually did not win that fight. There simply was no fight. Third level. And this is the one that measures what the title promised. Back to the garage. Same water, same child, same person who helped you, same 5 seconds. Except now there is one difference. There is a security camera pointed at you and you know it is there. You know that tomorrow this footage will be watched by the child's family, by your family, by strangers on the internet who will pause the frame on your face. 5 seconds. Do you choose the same? If your answer changed, the new information was not about the child, or the water, or the person who helped you. The new information was about the audience. And if your answer did not change, but your expression did, if somewhere in your head the thought crossed of how you should look while doing it, you just found exactly what this test was hunting for. There is a study that closes this in a way that is hard to sit with. Harma Meffert, Valeria Gazzola, and Christian Kaisers put convicted men diagnosed with psychopathy inside a brain scanner and showed them videos of people being hurt. Spontaneously, the regions linked to empathy barely reacted. Then, the researchers did something simple. They explicitly asked them to try to feel what the person on the screen was feeling, and the regions lit up, almost normally, which means their empathy was not absent. It was switched off. There is a switch, and it is voluntary. That is what artificial empathy actually means. It is not the absence of empathy. It is empathy that only turns on when somebody is watching, when there is a social cost to not turning it on, when there is a version of you being evaluated by someone who matters. And that is not rare. That is most of adult social life. You have been sad at the correct speed at a funeral. You have been concerned at the appropriate intensity about a coworker's problem. You have felt, at exactly the right moment, exactly the quantity of thing that was expected of you. And nobody noticed because the performance was technically perfect. The question is not whether you do this. Everyone does. The question is whether you can still do the opposite. So here is the final test, and it has no timer. Think of a person you feel absolutely nothing for. Someone distant, faceless, nameless. Someone who is not looking at you, who is not evaluating you, who will never know you existed. Someone who cannot give you anything back, no gratitude, no audience, no good story to tell afterwards. Now try to feel something for them. If you managed it, the switch is on the inside. It belongs to you. If you tried and nothing came, you are not a monster, you are the majority. Human empathy was built to work in small groups, with familiar faces at short distances. It was never built for the world we actually live in, where 40 people are a number and one face on a screen is a person. What changes everything is that now you know. You know that the thing you call compassion obeys proximity, visibility, and audience. And whoever knows that can do something almost nobody does. Deliberately choose to feel for someone who asked for nothing and will give nothing back. Real empathy is the kind that survives when nobody is filming. Write in the comments. A, if you saved the child. B, if you saved the person who helped you. C, if you could not choose. And if your answer changed when the camera appeared, write only this: it changed.